Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Cahyani and I would like to present about my proposal with the title The Use of Swear Words in the End of the Fucking Word TV series. The first is about introduction. In communication, sometimes every person might have different expression between each other. It because dissatisfaction, dislike, happy or angry which happen when people do conversation. In this situation, people tend to speak swear words. When someone uses swear words, it might be because feel stressed, sad, happy, angry, shocked, confused, and want to express their feelings. Jay stated, swear words is an expressive act and it is useful or effective ways of conveying that you feel very strongly about something or of inciting strong feelings in someone else, even when used outside of their traditional emotion. And the next is about previous study. The first has been done by Wulandari with the title The Use of Swear Words in the PewDiePie's YouTube video. The finding conclude that the researcher found 5 types of swear words used Pinker's theory, and the second journal is conducted by Rahmadi with the title An Analysis of Swearing Words Used by Characters in Bloodfather movie. The researcher found types of swearing words by theory from Jai, and the third previous research of swear words has been done by Melika, Nejla, and Esma with the title An Analysis of Gender Differences in the Use of Swear Words on Facebook. The results shown that men more use swear words to express aggressiveness and assertiveness, while women do so to exaggerate their comment. Another research about swear words are Maria V. Sunagop with the title Swear Words Among Young Learner, a case study of the elementary student. Maria investigates 7 findings. There are categories, variation, location, situation, intenses, emotion, tuning down strategies, and contributors. And the last is by Mary Rulianti and Fenty Devita with the title Swear Words Used in Detected Movie View by Speak Act Theory. Despite the previous studies dealing with swear words analysis with the focus study on using movie, video, elementary student, and comment on social media, none has been done by analyze the swear words in the TV series as the main focus with Ronald Wardaf theory and the effect of interlocutor on the use of swear words. The present study designed to find the types and effect of swear words dominate in the End of the Fucking Word TV series using the Wardaf theory and to find possible reaction from the interlocutor. Why the researcher chose the End of the Fucking Word TV series? Because this TV series has a good plot and unique main character. Besides that, this TV series also achieving success airing on Netflix. And the next is about research problem. The first is what are the types of swear words used by character in the End of the Fucking Word TV series, and the second is what are the effect of interlocutor on the use of swear words by the character in the End of the Fucking Word TV series. And the next is about significance of the study regarding the background and the research problem. The researcher hopes that the reader will be able to know more about the use of swear words in the End of the Fucking Word TV series and what the effect for interlocutor. Moreover, effect or erection of interlocutor is the one of goal from this present study. The purpose is to consider the effect of swearing on the addressee as interlocutor. Particularly, the researcher hoped to contribute to thesis, library collection, and become a literature review for the next researcher. Scope and limitation of the study. This research is limited on the theory by Wardaf for the type of swear words and what effect or reaction possible happen for swear words. The researcher chooses the end of the fucking word TV series and analyzes swear words which exist in 60 episodes. The function of the study is to understand the type and reaction of the interlocutor on the use of swear words by all characters in this TV series. And the next is definition of key terms. The first is swear words. Swear words are a strong language that expression by a person with a powerful emotion. Usually it happens when people feel confused, stressed, sad, happy, shocked or angry to express their feeling when they can't control emotion. It is possible for people saying use swear words. And the second is the end of the fucking word TV series. The End of the Fucking World TV series is a British dark comedy television based on a novel by Charles Forsman. International release on 5 January 2018. This TV series has 16 episodes. This TV series has two main characters, James and Alyssa. James, 70 years old, who believes himself to be a psychopath, and Alicia, a rebellious classmate who don't happy with her family and wants to escape from her tumultuous home life. And the third is sociopragmatic, is a combination of sociolinguistic and pragmatics. Sociolinguistic is a study concerned to the relationship between language and society to understand how language functions in the community. Meanwhile, pragmatic study concern to speakers' meaning. So, sociopragmatic means that people in their interaction use language differently based on different social contexts and situation. And the next is about review of literature. And the first is swear words. According by Jay, swearing is the employment of taboo language in order to express the speaker emotional feeling and communicate information to the listener. And the characteristic of swear words, the first is a word which offends, a word that implies assault, hatred, pornography, or behavior that violates social norm. And the last is language or statement that are considered insulting and blaspheming members from communities from different religion or tradition. And there are 7 types of swear word. The first is excretion. Excretion is has related with excretion means with the excretion system of human itself. It is general feature in swearing that term for excretion come to be used to express annoyance, insult and contempt. And the second is that it is related to places, to death and make people afraid. And the next is body function term. It means the hidden parts of the body are also used to insult other people or to express something. And D is religious matter. Religious words relate to something religious or God. Usually people do swearing with the name of God, such as Jesus, Christ, and etc. And E, mother-in-law. Mother-in-law or copulative term relate with term to describe woman affair with many men or partner. The next is sex term. Keepers that sexual activity is not supposed to be shown or discussed in the society. Generally, woman is the only object which made this term occur. And the last is animal. Actually, this term is not considered by animal exist, but this term is dangerous or deadly. And the next is about sociopragmatic and effect of interlocutor. According to Lenz, sociopragmatic is emphasize the interactive aspect and recognition of social context. It means that people in their interactive interactive interaction use language differently based on different social contexts and situations. To conclude, sociopragmatic is an appropriate study to understand the use of language based on social context in communication. According to Christie, there are some possible reactions of listeners when hear swearing from someone. The first is no noticeable reaction. The listener did not overtly react to the occurrence of swearing and the flow of conversation was not affected. And the second is laughter. The listener respond by laughing immediately after the swearing utterances. And the third is echo. The listeners respond by producing a swearing utterances. And the fourth is self-echoic, swearing behavior that is a speaker utterances of more than one swear words within one speaking turn. And the last is rejection. The listener overtly react to the swearing utterances, interrupting the flow of conversation. The End of the Fucking World is the one top TV series on Netflix. The series released by Netflix is based on the graphic novel The End of the Fucking World by Charles Forsman. The first episode in first season was released on October 2017 and the second season was released on November 2019. The End of the Fucking World tells about two strange 70-year-old boy named James and woman named Alisa. James is a boy who labels himself as a psychopath while Alisa is a moody girl who likes to talk and act casually. And the next is about research approach. This research will apply a descriptive research design. In this study, the researcher will describe the result of the data by using descriptive explanation. The researcher will analyze the swear words in the TV series itself. The data is taken from the script using the documentation technique. Then, the researcher will focus on the swearing words uttered by all characters and try to know the type and intention in every swear words. Research instrument. The aim of the instrument is to support this study because the instrument will obtain the data of research. The instrument of this research is the researcher herself because she is the one who will analyze by watch the TV series, match the conversation in TV series with this focus and do analysis until conclude the result. Data and data sources. The researcher will take two kinds of data. The first is primary data and the second is secondary data. The primary data is The End of the Fucking World TV series and the researcher will browse using internet access. The researcher will watch and rewatch the TV series before starting to analyze. Meanwhile, the secondary data is studying with lecture, friends, and book related to the theory of swear words and sociopragmatic. Data collection. The data of this research will take from The End of the Fucking World TV series. First, the researcher will watch the TV series on Netflix application and understand the whole conversation, especially the utterances by the character that contain swear words. Second, the researcher will reduce the data that is not necessary. The researcher only chooses the data in the form of words, phrases, clauses, and sentences that contain swear words and analyze it. Third, making a table is needed in order to easier when analyzing every sentence. Data analysis. After collecting the data, the researcher will analyze the data by following steps. First is put the collected data in the paper or data sheet. Second is analyze the data based on the context and the appropriate theory to answer the research question. Third is categorize the data based on the classification. Fourth, discuss with peer reviewers who are linguistic students too. Fifth is do consultation about the data to the supervisor. And the last is write the research report and draw a conclusion. And the last is research schedule. Fishing proposal on August, data collection in September, data analysis in October and November, and the last writing reports in December. And thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.